All right, so my hens are gonna start laying eggs probably in a few weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. They are roughly 16 weeks old, and one is very angry right now with me. I know, I'll be out of here in a second, hang on. But, so roughly 18 weeks old. I have to get this nesting box ready here. If you haven't seen the video I did on this nesting box, I'm gonna put a link to that up here. And also this little unit that you can buy to connect to it. It's called the perch popper. And that'll open the perch up for them. So in the morning they'll find this thing open so they can lay their eggs. So let me show you how this works. All right, so what we need to do here to get this thing ready for them is I need to put batteries in this perch popper here. Well, you guys are really upset, aren't you? So I'm taking the cover off right now. And we're gonna put our batteries in and we're gonna program it. So, once you take the cover off, in the back here you're going to have a place for 2 batteries, or 2 AA's. And we're going to put those in right now. Okay. Now, once the batteries are in, there's a little black button right here. We're going to push and hold that, and this LED light right here will blink once, and then it'll blink continuously. That means it's ready to program. Okay, now you release the button. Okay, now what we want to do is figure out what time it is now. So right now it is 1:30ish. So we want this to open during the night sometime. So from, we'll just say it's 2 o'clock. So from right now to, let's say I wanted to open around 10 o'clock at night. So that would be 6, 7, 8 hours from now. I would push this button 8 times and it'll open up at 10 o'clock. So basically 8 hours from now. So what I do is I get this button and push it 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now each time you push that button, that LED light will blink. It means it accepted it. So this is ready to go. Okay, this is all set now. Now normally what you would do is put this up when you go to collect your eggs. Open this up, collect all your eggs, and leave it just like that. That way when they perch at night up on the roost bars, they won't go in here to sleep. So during the night sometimes, and we set this for roughly 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock, this will open up, and in the morning this will be ready for them, open, and they can go in there and start laying their eggs during the day. Alright, so this is all set here. I'm going to leave this open. They can investigate during the day, crawl in there, and then, I mean, who knows, they might start laying eggs within the next week. But I'm going to do that every night before they go roosting on the roost bars. I'm going to close this up, and in the morning this should be open again. They can just keep going in there, and eventually when they feel like they're going to lay an egg, they're going to go in there and lay their eggs. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I have 2 ceramic eggs here. And I'm going to put these on the inside of the nesting box. So when they go in there, they're going to see the eggs and kind of figure things out. I did that with my other chickens and the regular nesting boxes I have there. I just put 1 in each nesting box and they figured it out. They're looking for a nice, quiet, cozy place to lay their eggs. This way you won't get them on the floor, you know. Now on the inside of the nesting box, they put this mat, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these eggs, put them on this mat, and zip tie them to the mat. That's the only thing I can think of doing right now, and it should work just fine. That should do it. One there. And I guess I'll put one over here. All right, we have our eggs on our mat here, and now it's just putting it inside. There, well, that looks good. Alright guys, so another thing you need to do to ensure that your birds will have the proper nutrition to get them ready to lay eggs is their feed. Now from when they're chicks to when they're about 15 weeks old, I feed them the the chick growers crumbles, and that works out really good. It's got a little extra protein in there. That's usually like 18%, something like that. Then also after they get about 15 weeks old, they're going to start getting ready to start laying eggs. Their insides are going to start developing. You're going to want to feed them egg layers, pellets, or crumbles, whatever one you prefer. I prefer pellets. That's got more calcium and stuff in there, more for their egg laying. Also, this right here, Grub Terra. This stuff I feed them pretty much on a daily basis as a treat. This stuff has an amazing amount of calcium. Grub Terra, our soldier fly larvae. This is what's missing from their diet basically, are bugs. If you don't free range your chickens like I can't. I got too many hawks here. My birds will be gone in no time. This has an amazing amount of calcium in it. These are soldier flies that are raised on these, I don't know what you call them, farms, or soldier fly farms, basically. But they feed on waste from restaurants, things like that, produce stores, all these vegetables and fruits and vegetables, where they can't sell them all. They get them and feed them to these soldier flies. So they're very, very nutritious. And like I said, a very high amount of calcium, and it's what they need when they are ready to start laying eggs. Again, we feed this on a daily basis. We just throw it out there for them, and they just scratch and pick at it and eat them, and they love it. I'm going to put a link in the description. There's a 10% discount if you use that link. And the code there too, you use that code at checkout. And it helps us out a little bit on the homestead here, and I'd greatly appreciate it. So those are the basic things. Calcium. Your oyster shells. Not the greatest source of calcium because it's in a hard, the molecular structure is very hard, but their stomach acids do break it down, and they do get calcium out of that. Leave like a little dog bowl or just a little pan or something of oyster shell in there so they can pick at it as they need it or as they want it. And grits also. Put some grits somewhere in your coop. If they need it, they'll get it. The grits goes into their gizzards, and it acts like teeth in their food, and it grinds their food up. It helps grind their food up and helps it digest better that way. And so those are the basic things you need to do to get your chicks ready to start laying eggs. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something about getting your chicks ready to start to lay eggs. Like I said, it takes roughly 18 weeks, so prepare yourself a few weeks early, change their food, add more calcium and nutrients in their diet, more oyster shells, and some grits too, in a small little bowl or something, so that they can have access to it whenever they want it. And that's basically it, guys. Good quality nutrition. Get them good feed, not that cheap stuff. I always buy organic feed. I mean, if you can't swing and get organic feed, just get some good quality feed, and just keep your chickens healthy, you know. Make sure the water is clean, and change it out when they need it changed. And you should have nice healthy eggs. You have healthy chickens, you're going to have healthy eggs. Alright guys, so thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.